All right, guys, how's it going? Well, as you can see, I'm in a different environment if you usually watch my videos. I'm travelling at the moment. I'm in Blighty. I've left Spain and the Mediterranean weather for that, what's out there. But it's not too bad. I did an update this morning, a little video. You might have seen it when I was out and about. It was all right, actually, when it was still jacket weather. How are you doing? You all right? Yeah, good. What have I got to tell you? Well, I've got a morning briefing uploading right now to my other YouTube channel at Duncan Oldham. Talk about Mo Salah in that video, Virgil van Dijk, whatever. But it's more, just me chilling on there. But it's at Duncan Oldham. It's in the video description on this video. If you click description, you'll find a link, or you should see my beautiful face come up at the end of here, which must be taken last summer in the summer, because it looks like I had a nice tan, and maybe I hadn't had so many pies around that time that picture was taken. Anyway, right. What we're going to do is we're going to read this article, which I haven't read yet, all right? I'm just trying to find things, for us to talk about other than Mo Salah, because everyone's on social media now telling us, obviously, how they were right, they knew this, they knew that, etc., etc., just avoid them, fucking morons. So there's an article, if you can call it that. It's not an exclusive, unfortunately, but I'm going to look for an exclusive for you. I know you guys are fast, liking that feature of my channel. This is by Anfield Index, all right? And I'm going to show you it. There you go. Look, just so you know. There you go. Look, ads after ads after ads. Remember what I've always told you? More ads, more bullshit. But it's an interesting headline, and it is as follows. Now, if you're a Newcastle United fan, don't caps lock me to death until you've heard my opinions in this video, all right? This isn't me that wrote this article, all right? Just so you know. You know those little quotation things around the headlines that I do on my video titles? That's usually, if it's got these around them, it means I'm quoting someone or something, all right? If it didn't have them, it would be me, my words. Do you get my drift, all right? I come in peace, Newcastle fans. I love Newcastle, right? Listen. Well, it's interesting. Let's see. Journalist reveals why Liverpool have ended their pursuit of Alexander Isak. Wow. Really? Like we were in for him in the first fucking place. But anyway, let's see who it is. Now, who's the journalist going to be? Everyone's going to think, it's Lynch. It's going to be one of the clicky journalists or something like that. I haven't read the article, but I don't think it's Lynch. All right? So, let's see if I'm right or wrong. It's by someone called Samuel Thompson, yeah? Big Sam. I don't know if he's big or not. Liverpool's transfer strategy, why Alexander Isak won't be heading to Anfield, because he's not for fucking sit. See, I could be a Newcastle fan easy. In a twist that might seem disheartening to many Liverpool supporters, it appears, not necessarily known then, that the club has decisively backed away. Decisively. Why not just backed away? Why? What's the decisively got to do with it? From pursuing Newcastle United's star striker, Alexander Isak. This decision comes amidst the Reds' urgent need to find a replacement for Darwin Núñez, whose departure seems imminent after a disappointing stint at Anfield. Right, so I can't read the entire article to you. I'm not allowed, so I can only review it. Right, but I'll leave out bits that make no difference to the article, like this is who this player is, this is how many goals they've scored or not scored if it's Darwin Núñez, right? So let's move on. Capital letters. I'm trying to get through the adverts. Unattainable goal scorer. Right, this is all about Darwin Núñez, basically saying how shite he is. Now, it says here, they're quoting Mark Douglas of the iPaper. Who the fuck is that? Who's that? We're going to have to go and see that as well. I mean, first of all, who listens to the iPaper? Mark Douglas. And it even says, Mark Douglas of the iPaper expertly outlines the situation, noting Liverpool's interest in Isak. And it goes on to say how many goals he scored. However, Douglas states, but any attempts to sign the Swede would prove futile for a number of reasons. No shit, Sherlock. Then it says formidable Newcastle stance. And it says Newcastle's firm stance on keeping Isak is rooted deeply in their future ambitions and current contractual leverage. He's under contract till 2028. And let's guess, I want to see the quotes. Douglas points out, always focus on the quotes, not the blurb around the article, because that can influence you. With England allocated 5 Champions League spots for the 25-26 season, it's looking increasingly likely that the Magpies are going to qualify. Furthermore, the financial aspect, coupled with Newcastle's adherence to profitability and sustainability rules, means they aren't compelled to sell, thus strengthening their hand in negotiations. I'm glad this isn't an exclusive. Douglas adds, how's the collaborative relationship with Director of Football Paul Mitchell has further solidified the club's resolve. Oi, what are you doing? Dog's throwing up down there. I had to read that again. Marvellous. We have to clean it up. How's collaborative relationship with Director of Football Paul Mitchell has further solidified the club's resolve. What nonsense. And then it says, our view, Anfield Index analysis. Now, this is good because analysis is what I do. So I want to see if I'm on the same page as them. Now, I want to give you a little tip here. I want you to go and find that article, right, on Anfield Index. Just Google, journalist reveals why Liverpool have ended their pursuit of Alexander Isak. And I want you to get that article. And I want you to go on Google and search AI detector, right? There's a few. And you can paste in a URL or you can paste in the text. And it'll tell you whether actually someone wrote it, like a human being with real emotion and real feeling, or whether it was just AI generated. Go and do it. I'm teaching you something, right? I'm not patronising you. I'm just trying to help. Come back and tell me in the comment section what the percentage chance is that it's AI written. Now, you're probably thinking, what does it matter, Doug? Right? I mean, I use AI all the time. The thing is, I don't know. I think if it's a website you don't know, we obviously know this website. I know this website, shite, right? But if it's a website you don't know, and you don't know if a journalist exists or not, because a lot of these aggregator or content creators, whatever you want to call them, they just put fake names as the journalists, right? So if you stumble on one, some major claims, or well, maybe not even major claims, but claims regarding Liverpool from a website in a country you maybe don't know, I want to know if an AI's written it or if it's a real human being with real effort, real contacts, etc. All right, do you know what I mean? Don't you start yapping. I've got things to do, I've got videos to do here. So let's look at their analysis. Right, let's see if we're all on the same page here. As a Liverpool fan, I'm a Liverpool fan. The news about Isak is undeniably a blow. It's not. It really fucking isn't. That should say, as a vulnerable, naive Liverpool fan, the news about Isak is undeniably a blow. I won't sign him anyway, even if the owners went, yeah, we can fund that deal, 150 mil, 100 plus, whatever, I still won't go for him. No, I wouldn't. I'd use that and spend it on 2 strikers, and I know there'd be, and you know there'd be as well. The team's struggle in front of goal this season, combined with the pending departure of Núñez, paints a grim picture of the upcoming transfer window. There's nothing fucking new there, is it? It's frustrating to see a club of Liverpool's stature missing out on top talents, which only amplifies the pressure on manager Arne Slot to find viable alternatives. No fan's written that, because fans don't talk like that. Trust me. Don't know's best, DKB. It's not a fucking slogan, guys. The decision not to pursue Isak further, we were never pursuing him in the first place. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, I mean, I don't know. It's easy, innit, just to say, well, yeah, we admire him. Is that pursuing? I don't. Could you imagine us signing him? I can't. If I was a Newcastle fan, I'd be fucking raging. Not at us, just like the way that all these journalists are saying things. And I've had Newcastle fans on here. Yeah, you get a couple that don't pay attention and think I'm just some other numpty, thinking that we can just go in and take a great player and disrespect their club. And I don't do that. And the Newcastle fans that are bright and intelligent, that do listen, they agree with me. And they say, my stance. And they say that, what does fucking Ornstein know about Newcastle? Never heard of him before. These are the journalists listen to in the North East and stuff like that. So, we listen to people, certain people, they do. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the decision not to pursue him further, despite his proven Premier League capabilities, may be pragmatic given the financial and contractual complexities involved. When did you ever hear a football fan talking like that? This is a fan site. Matt, if I was writing, I'd put, at the end of the day, there was no fucking chance it was going to happen because, we ain't got fucking money like that. We're not. Do you know what I mean? However, it leaves fans questioning where the next reliable striker will come from. I ain't questioning fucking anything. I mean, I'm thinking, I wonder who will sign. So is that questioning? But they're making it sound like I'm sat here questioning that, we're not going to get Isak, so what are we going to do now? Fuck off. especially with rivals seemingly strengthening at a faster pace. This situation feels like a step back at a time when forward momentum is crucial both on and off the pitch. Please tell me that's the end. Yes, it is. And then we go into lots of like related articles. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hang on, articles related advertising. You're thinking, oh, the adverts based on your browsing habits. Depends who the adverts are fed by. And I can show you this are not my browsing habits. Skeleton Crew. That's relevant, isn't it? I've just been reading about Liverpool. Oh, I might be entitled to a refund on my Vauxhall. Oh, yeah. Nice one. Oh, this genius £39 device lets you watch unlimited TV. Really? I've just put TV on. I can watch it as long as I fucking want. It costs me anything. What else we got? Solar companies finally revealed that solar is only worthwhile if your roof... Oh, God, I need to know the answer to this. Enter your name and we'll check your agreements to see if you're owed up to £2,860 due to missold car finance. This 15-second trick clears earwax instantly. UK in shock this morning. Big banks don't want this public. Who kicks on this shite? Banks hate this simple trick. There's no filth. I don't know though. What's this? I'm not going to read that one out. Can you see that? Don't have that problem. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, hello. He went. No, go back. Quickly. Bit of the old Blue Oyster Bar going on. No, not in that picture. I'm just saying, like, some people might like that and go, ooh, you know. Right, I'm off. All right, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to go and see if I can find an exclusive, all right? I'm going to try and update the channel while I'm on my travels. Come on, that's commitment, man. Yesterday I was recording videos right up to, like, the last 15 minutes before I had to leave. Right, I'm off. I'll see you in a bit. If you appreciate this video, please thumbs up this video. Please drop me a comment if you'd like to buy me a coffee or a beer, because I'm on my fucking jollies. Then you can hit the super thanks button. It's the love out under the video. Yeah, you can. It pisses my haters off as well, immensely. All right? So, for some reason, they don't like it when you do that. And I always give a shout out to everyone that supports me in my morning briefings on the other channel. And there's one just gone on there. All right, guys. Have a great day. Hope you're all right. I'm going to be on the move for a few days. But I'm going to do my best to keep you updated. In fact, if you go over to @DuncanOldham on here, on YouTube, I will be putting little videos out, just like a minute long, whatever, you know, when I'm on the travels and that. If it interests you, just saying. All right. See you in a bit. All right.